Project Fatherhood is a community-based outreach that focuses on father-child bonding. Our mission statement is to empower fathers to express their life experiences by collaborating with other fathers and to provide assistance in building relationships with their children. Our purpose is to help fathers restore their family's future back to wholeness. In addition, Project Fatherhood also addresses the absentee father in the family structure. This is a major issue that affects the healthy development of a large number of children in our communities.
It's been one of the greatest experiences for me as a father to see how healthy and strong that my children have become because of it. And now they are parents. And I see them having healthy relationships with their children. It's been generational. And I'm very thankful for my experience with my father. And I've handed down a lot of those experiences into my children.
With the classes have given me lessons and fundamentals of things that I didn't realize that were things that I was missing from not growing up with a dad, to help direct my children on the right path. I want my children to grow up and to also break the trend and know that there's a better way of parenting than single parent.
I'm fairly new to Project Fatherhood, but from what I see from the other brothers and from what I hear, I can see that it really works, and I heard that it works well.
Hi, my name is Joseph Freelo. I am the group facilitator for the Men in Relationship group of Project Fatherhood. We work together as a unit. Men helping men is the way we like to see it, to become heroes for our families. We look into ways of working with our children. We try to walk away with tools, and we get those tools by listening to one another. We talk about issues such as domestic violence, how to find a healthy mate. We talk about loss and separation. We talk about discipline and punishment and what's the difference between the two and how it affects our families. We even sometimes go back and look at the history of our fathers and their relationship with us, and that comes about through the assessment that we do. And it's kind of a lengthy assessment in the beginning and maybe a little bit scary for some men, but always at the end they find out that there is something in their life that may be broken. There is something in their life that maybe can be changed. And it takes great courage to recognize that, and the men that come to this group have that kind of courage.
Whenever we went somewhere, and we didn't go many places. I mean, I never went to the movies with my father, never really did anything. The only thing we actually did is every so often we would go fishing, okay? And we'd go down to the pier, and we'll go late at night. However, he'll be on one end of the pier, and I'll be on the other side of the pier. And he will have his pole, I'll have my pole, and I'm just sitting there, we're like, hey, Pops, how you doing down there? That was it. That was it. So I found myself doing that with my kids. As far as isolating myself from them, they'll be doing their own things, I'll be doing my own thing. But once I came here and realized, wait a minute, I'm doing the exact same thing that my father was doing with me, which I shouldn't do, okay? So I learned that immediately, and that's the reason why we're spending much more time together.
Especially for young fathers that don't know anything about being a dad. It teaches you ways on it's taught me ways on how to actually deal with my son, learn to have patience, how to deal with situations even at the house. It could be with my girl, my son, or just anything in general. Just like Joseph was saying, it's men helping men.
What I like about Project Fatherhood is that it makes me rethink traditional parenting, not to just do things the way my parents did it, but to do what's best for my child.
Studies have shown that children without fathers are 5 times more likely to be poor, have a 2 to 3 chance of abusing drugs, and are twice as likely to be incarcerated. One of our primary goals is to help fathers in rearing children in a healthy and safe environment that leads to productive adults.
I was permissive back in the time when I was using the drugs. Basically, why? Because I wanted them to get out of the way. I need you guys over here somewhere. Go here's $20. Go do what you need to do right now while I'm trying to take care of my business so they don't see what I'm doing.
My children and I are finally developing a relationship where I feel like they're not ashamed of having a father who's disabled. So that's one of the main factors that I've learned, that my role as a father has nothing to do with this disability. It has to do with my ability to relate and respond to my kids appropriately.
Project Fatherhood provides these services at no cost to biological and non-biological fathers and men in caregiving roles. We offer an atmosphere for fathers in all income brackets, socioeconomic status, and culturally diverse backgrounds.
My son, Jacob, is 7, looks forward to me in the morning. Hey, Dad, are we going to eat our pancakes or our waffles together? You know, he looks for me, and I think that's a real feeling. It's been a good week with my youngest son this week, just being with him and seeing how fun he is and his personality and how he's just coming into himself.
At the ending is my really favorite part, when the fathers tell us how was Project Fatherhood, and I always give my father a hug.
You can't give what you don't have. What I've given is what was handed down to me. You know, we all have to start somewhere. And Project Fatherhood is one of those places where you can have support, great teaching, wonderful camaraderie, and even enhance what you already have. Project Fatherhood is the place where you want to be. For me, in fathering has been love. Love has been my motivator.